Good evening, I'm Hunter Petroviak. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, Fort Wayne police admitting they made a mistake. Detectives originally arrested and charged Tommy Lyles with murder for a shooting on September 22nd. He was exonerated and released yesterday. When new evidence came out, he wasn't the shooter. Fox 55's Chris Malooly is live from the police department. Chris, what led detectives to drop the charges against Lyles?
Yeah, Hunter, it was new evidence that they heard from witnesses that were near the scene and tips that they got after the investigation they thought was originally concluded. Two things that were important with that next investigation. Witnesses say that there was a man with red shoes and a blue hat that was the shooter. That was after a number of witnesses came forward after Lyles' original arrest. And when they went to visit Eric Tate, they found those shoes, that hat, and more evidence that led to his arrest.
We also want to get the right person in jail for justice. The family deserves that. The victim deserves that.
The second time, Fort Wayne police now say they have the right suspect, locking up 59-year-old Eric Tate, charging him with the murder of 53-year-old James Hines on Lewis Street. But Tate's arrest came just a day after they initially charged Tommy Lyles with murder. Fort Wayne Police Sergeant Sophia Rosales-Catina says initially the evidence pointed them towards Lyles.
And during the course of this investigation, they had a lot of information that led to one suspect, which was Mr. Lyles.
Detectives arresting Lyles on the 29th, but released him on the 30th as new evidence came out.
Found evidence that actually exonerated him and immediately worked on seeking his release as soon as they had that information.
An affidavit for Lyles says witnesses pointed him out as the gunman. One man even writing on a piece of paper and leaving it for a detective saying, "This is who you're looking for." But during Lyles' arrest, more witnesses and tips came in that pointed to Tate.
We had a lot of people reach out to us from the community, which we would have liked to have seen that in the beginning to avoid this kind of situation. But, we took it when we could get it.
A new witness pointing to a call he got that night, saying a man nicknamed Shy was the shooter. Police would find out that was Eric Tate's nickname. When police arrived at Tate's house, they said they found the same clothing seen on surveillance video from the man who pulled the trigger. Catina says police have a job to protect and act quickly with the information they gather. But when they get it wrong, want to act quickly to put the man responsible in jail.
You're curtailing someone's freedom, and we always need to get it right. And the moment we know we got it wrong, we are coming full out with that message. And that's why we had the release right away, exonerating Mr. Lyles.
Now, we did try to get in touch with Mr. Lyles, and we weren't able to talk to him, but we did speak with one of his neighbors, and he says he was shocked to first hear about his first arrest. That was on Tuesday, and was happy to see that the charges were dropped against him. He said he's always been friendly to him and others in his apartment complex, and also is happy to see that police have the right man so far. That's on Fort Wayne. Chris Malooly, Fox 55 News.